Alright, hey, so I'm going to do some more examples for you, but make sure that we are on the branch that is called Working on Command API-NISA. So make sure you're there, and then you might need to do a pull request to make sure you have everything, okay? Once I'm done, I will probably publish this or push it, and then you'll see it, everything, okay? Alright, so I've done that. Let's go ahead and go these commands here. Alright, so basically, all you're doing is something simple of copying, pasting it, the case, okay? So the way a switch case statement works is that the command comes in as an input. It's going to say, hey, I need a, and then, you know, place order command or a cancel command or a, let me see what the next one is. API. Alright, let's go to their English, their documentation. We did a active order, cancel order. Let's do a get active order, and this is the get active order command up to here. So all I do is go back to my code, and I'll just add a get active order. I'm gonna organize this a little better, so I was just gonna say get order. Keep it short, right? So that's another command we just added right now. So we can then go over here and replace it so that if it comes in as, oops, let's do this, get order, it's going to return this command order list instead of order create, okay? So that's it basically, and you're done. Alright, so just kind of copy and paste that, go back over here, it's real simple, and add the next one. Cancel active order. So do the cancel order, and then just grab that code, and that's all we need, okay? And then once that's done, let me know, okay? And then so once you test it, you can just say, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and test it now. And I say get order. It's gonna return me that line that I needed. API order list. That's the get order. Okay. And that's it, really. And then once we're done, we're gonna create a separate one. Basically, we're gonna copy this whole thing here, but instead of commands, we're going to do the parameters that it needs. So we'll be able to enter what we need, get order. I don't want to confuse you, but I'll get you started, okay? Again, so if we copy and paste, we want to copy paste and also get this other tool called, I should probably put it in the video too. It's called Note++ to read everything, so everything gets updated quickly. You don't have to reopen the notepad. So Notepad++, download this, you know, okay? And you'll get this thing tool here. So whenever I make a change somewhere and open up a file, text file, it'll always ask if you want to refresh and get the latest version. You don't have to keep opening up the notepad file and to get the latest version. It just always updates. Okay. So anyways, I use this as a little notepad. Here's the code of everything, right? But when I paste it, I'm going to put retrieve parameters. Okay. And I'm just gonna paste it back in here. So now this will be different now. This will be parameters. So the parameters, we're gonna be doing it a little differently now. Instead of entering commands, it'll be we need to change out all the stuff to select parameters, and then return parameters. And the parameters will be You know, so let's say if we search for, if we go and enter the command for get order, we're gonna get this API list, right? But then we also need to know, hey, return this. I need order ID, I need order link ID, I need symbol, I need to sort, order, page, limit. So it'll be the same thing, but it's just gonna pull everything we need back out into a list. So I'll do one for now. Okay, so I'm gonna close all this. And oh, you know what? I might need that. Okay, so I'm gonna do another case switch command. If it's the case of place order, then I need to pull out return parameters. So I'm just gonna change the variable name to make it make more sense. And then for place order, what do I need? I need this. I need the side. I'm just gonna pull it into a list here. Okay. And now, as far as the standard whether to go inline or whatever, I think most likely if it's a text, I might want to go this way. Comma delimited instead of new line delimited. Because it's not really a list, and so we want to return a list, we can then, you know, return it as a list, but we have to change the format and do that list to text deal. Or text from, yeah, or text, list from text. Okay. And I would probably separate this to return required parameters, because I'm noticing there's required and not required, so we have an option, and it's easier to sort it out if we do it this way. And you basically will be filling out the same thing, what I just did, but we'll clean this up a little bit later to make the code actually work. Okay. So alright, so just kind of remember we're building the ABCs. We're just kind of organizing our commands, kind of setting them up, and then once we get our ABCs together, then we'll start to put words by putting together as API calls. Once we get the words ready, then we'll start putting those API calls together, organize the instructions so that they become sentences, and so on. So I want to keep it real simple so that we can kind of see and organize things real well. And know what's that. Okay. So now we have two of them, right? And so in the end, we're going to have to return required and parameters. So we're going to add this as a list. So clear list. I'll just call it parameters. So that's the general one, and then it breaks down to required parameters and optional parameters. Now it could be a little weird because let me think about this, because it's gonna be in a loop. I'm just thinking ahead, because if we want to request place order and cancel, well, how's that gonna look, right? It's gonna add this and then add that. It's gonna be all weird. Let me think. Okay, I need to really think about this because there's too many parameters, but let's just do this for now, and I'm gonna think about how to organize. But anyways, that's what we're gonna do here. So yeah, just kind of replace this. We'll work on these little stuff. It's kind of, because when you copy and paste things, it's you can mingle a lot of stuff, and this is where bugs could pop up where you didn't forget to change something, and then you're like, yeah. So anyways, that's how I want the parameters done. And so you can pull one parameter at a time, but if you're going to loop it, that could be a problem. I need to think about it right now, so I just don't have the still early in the morning, so I need to kind of write it out on paper and then figure out how to loop through this and how to organize it and then return it properly. Okay, hopefully that gives you a better idea of what I want you to do. So there's no commands right now, it's just really simple copy and paste, kind of like manual labor right now. But as long as you get the manual labor on, then we're gonna start to do the more manual labor of other things, and then pretty soon we're gonna start to put these together and then start making API calls. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and save this now so you can get a copy of this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just commit this. So what I do, I created commands example example. I just put a command to get order and create order parameters. So now I'm going to commit this so that you can kind of see. Now I'm going to go ahead and kind of, there's some text files, kind of like stuff that we really don't need to commit because they change all the time. So I'm just going to add this to a git ignore, and it's going to basically ignore it. Okay. Alright, so I'll go ahead and commit that. And then I'll publish this branch, and then you'll be able to see it. Okay, so that's now pushed out. Okay. Alright, cool. And then you can just do a pull request to get the latest version. Okay. Alright, hopefully that helps. Thanks for watching.